Hello everyone, my name is Luchara, and this is Mad Games Tycoon 2, Legendary Difficulty Let's Play, Episode 11, 1978. Today, we're going to make a sound studio, we're going to make a marketing team. Once this research is done, we're going to finish making this spin-off, my first spin-off, I'm pretty sure, and we're going to try to not blow this. This run is going very, very well, but it is legendary, and I have heard the 80s can be tough. You know, just because I'm killing it in the 70s doesn't mean I'm going to kill it in the 80s, right? So this is a strategy game, if memory serves. Yes, strategy slash role playing, Fantasy and Dragons, Puzzle or the Dragon's Son. It is a spin off, and hopefully it's good. Oh, it's already 50 to 70 estimated review. So by the time that's done, that should be at least 60 to 80, right? I figure, yeah, 60 to 80. We got some bugs to work out, so let's work out those bugs. They're polishing, they're bug fixing. I do probably need to expand both of these teams as well. That's on my list. Ooh, 70 to 90. You know what that means? It means it's probably over 80, which is amazing. So hand over to Tadu, who I have a publisher exclusive contract with. Okay, so that was my second strategy game. So we got a star there, got a star in password saves, which is how you succeed on Legendary. And if anybody was curious, I am going to be making a tips video specifically for legendary difficulty. I just want to get in a little further. I want to get a little more proficient at it first. All right, so 80% on the nose. That means it's a hit. All right, so I need to be looking at these numbers a little more. Gameplay score, amazing. Graphic score, good. Sound, terrible. All right, I think it's time to make the sound studio. Controls, solid. Yeah, we got to get our sound up. Because I think I'm like expected to have a sound studio now, if that makes sense. All right, so in the meantime, let's do this commission work. Is there any commission work there? There isn't, so that kind of sucks because they're going to be doing nothing. What about this commission work? How much of a workload is that? Is there any other game testers out there? There are two, and they're both hireable. All right, so obviously that's overcrowded. We're going to need to expand it. That was to be expected. All right, that should work. 2 more desks. Another heater, maybe. There we go. They shouldn't be cold. Make sure we get some pictures on the wall and stuff. Beautiful. All right, now we should be able to do this commission work. I hope. All right, so sound studio. Where do I want to put the sound studio? So it's kind of like, okay, so this is going to expand out to here. How big do we want to make this lounge? Probably doesn't need to be a whole lot bigger. Right, so if I go like this, right, for the sound studio. Now the sound studio needs to be bigger as well because the desks are huge. For anybody who's not a veteran of this game, the sound studio desks are huge compared to regular desks, right? Like they're basically double the size. So for these, we're probably going to take snapping off. Well, we're definitely going to take snapping off. So we can jam them in here. As long as I get like 5 or 6 in here, I'll be happy. All right, so we got 6 desks in there. Question is, yeah, so 6 is how many we can fit before they're overcrowded. Let's get some heaters there and there. We cannot put posters on the wall because of the soundproofing, but we can throw a couple carpets in here. This is a nice, somewhat affordable carpet. All right, so that should handle that. I just realized I need a carpet in here as well and some stuff on the walls. Where are my posters? Oh, because I'm on Sound Studio, I can't. No posters in the Sound Studio. It literally just removes them from the list. I did not realize that. All right. Yeah, because we want people to be happy when they go on the break, right? We don't want people to be like, oh, this is drab in here. That's not what we're looking for. All right, so sound techs, sound artists. You're nice and affordable. See, they're all relatively affordable. And I'm curious, like at some point, do I need to actually start looking for good employees instead of affordable employees? You know what I mean? I'm not sure. And how many? We have 4 sound artists in here, so let's move 2 of them out and put them in the sound studio. Okay. There's no commission work in there. All right, so unfortunately, they're just sitting idle, which is terrible use of my resources. Do I need to get a second development room? All right, let's get a couple more programmers in here. You and you, sure. That works. All right, research. What do we want to research now? Not automatic. No, I keep hitting automatic. Because miscellaneous used to be like second from the bottom, but now it's not. I should probably get support room research just to have it right, because I'm going to need it at some point. So let's try it. We're trying to get ahead. We're trying to stay ahead of everything. But yeah, I feel like doing this commission work isn't good use of my time, because I should be making games so that these people can be doing something, right? I feel. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong there, but should I put in? I should put an add-on out for Puzzler of the Dragon because it's selling really well. So let's do that. All right. Oh, did I win anything? Aw. Game of the year? Aw. Well, at least I didn't win worst game of the year, right? Ooh, primitive 2D block graphics. We will have to get that going as well. All right, paid add-on. Puzzler of the Dragon Son. Let's max that out. And we'll call this Puzzler of the Dragon Son and daughter. He has 2 kids now, right? He just keeps spitting out the kids. Puzzler does. All right, so let's go like this, because we have QA to get gameplay points. We have the graphics studio. We have the sound studio. We do not have the mocap studio, and we are not going to have the mocap studio for another 15 years, which is a long ways away, right? All right, so we can polish. Ooh, yeah, we can't bug fix because they're working on that commission work. Let's just continue. Let's get rid of the bugs. Not through QA though. Is QA still working on this? So I definitely need a bigger QA team for sure. All right, so now the bugs are gone. 70 to 90. That's what we want to see. Give it to Tadu. 3rd star in strategy, 5th star in password saves. It's another benefit of doing add-ons. It's getting extra stars for a relatively smaller time and money investment. 81%. Awesome. All right, so now what do we want to do? Let's look at this here. We have not done an adventure in a long time, but it's saturated. It's not that popular. We don't make great adventure games. I would argue making a role-playing game is probably the play here, right? Racing's the anti-trend. We don't want to do that. So could I do a sequel of something like Dragon Fantasy? It gets 25 hype right out of the gate. We are trying to build IP value. I could do another Puzzlor spin-off. We're trying to build an IP here. So Puzzlor the Dragon Quest, we will call this. This will be a role-playing / adventure, probably. Right, because I've done role-playing / adventure, right? Yes. So I know what I need to do there. So copy those design settings. Okay. Ooh, do I want to buy a license? I did buy one license, but it was for racing games. Ooh, this is not that expensive. 154,000. It's only 2 stars, but for 3 games, 154K is not that much. All right, so that should help with the sales as well. So we're just going to put this on the usual suspect consoles here. Turn on all the languages because it's my game. I do need to get the better graphics going, but I need to research it first. right? Turn on everything that matters. And away we go. All right, so how much graphics do we want to do? Let's just do the first two. Also for sound. Oh, I need to play with the sliders here. All right, so 40, 30, 15, 15 is the base. So we're going to move everything down 5% and put it into tech points. Because I don't have the mocap studio. I think that'll work. I need them to finish this, though. Holy crap, that's taking forever. Yeah, this game's going to be done before they're done this commission work. All right, I need to be careful with taking on these commission works, apparently. Because some of them take a really long time. Is there any more game testers out there? There is not, so I cannot add any. All right, let's get this engine feature. Primitive 2D block graphics. We can start working that into our games. Yeah, this gameplay score is too low. So we need to finish this. Oh, that was poor planning. I got to be more careful taking these commissions on with these small teams, clearly. Ooh, racing is the trend now. All right, there we go. That'll get the gameplay score up. All right, Chrono Z is off the market. Made 250,000. That is pretty good. Puzzle of the Dragon's Son and Daughter is already profitable. All right, finished development. 70 to 90. Perfect. My highest sound score yet. My sound team is very talented. Hand it over to Tadu. We've got no experience. That's fine. That's a good thing, though, right? It means we were maxed on everything. And 82%. We take that. We call that a big win. Oh, crap. I should have looked at it a little closer. Let's order the Dragon Quest. So, okay. So 97 gameplay, 75 graphics, 83 sound, only 56 controls. So I should have moved that bottom slider up even more. But I'll know for next time now, right? Because it's going to be like that for a long time, right? The mocap studio doesn't come out for a while yet. All right. I need to... let's develop a brand new engine. Let's do a brand new engine here. We'll do special genre. My other one was puzzle. Let's go racing. We're going to make a racing game. We're going to chase the trend, right? So let's go racing. We don't want a lot of money, out of pocket for it. We only want 3% profit sharing, right? And we will call this the on-wheel engine. How about that? That might be the cleverest name I've ever come up with. I don't have to explain that, right? Everybody gets it. Yeah, let's just pretend everybody gets it. And while that happens, Middle Ages is the trend for topic, so let's grab that. Over here, okay, so how much work is this commission? 22 workload. Will they have that done in time? 13. Let's just do game reports here. I want to get through these game reports. It is a nice quality of life with the game report to not have to, I won't, once I know what the settings are, it'll automatically put them in for a game. I mean, I can go in and just copy the settings from the previous game, but I gotta go in and do that. So this is kind of like a quality of life thing. All right, so I'm going to make a contract game, Chickens in My Town. We'll go skill and role playing. We'll go Stone Age and airplanes, because that makes a ton of sense, right? Stone Age and airplanes is a perfect combination. It makes a ton of sense. Just kidding, it doesn't, but whatever. All right, so yeah, so we're just looking for a star in this graphics, basically, is all I really want here, and I'll be happy. So skill role playing. So yeah, I had to go in and copy. What we're hoping for is eventually I don't have to do that because it'll be there automatically. All right, so let's put our text slider all the way up for the reasons we already discussed. That is computer, so it's going to need keyboard support. I want to make sure to avoid worst game of the year, so we're going to include all this stuff that's green. So I'm not going to make a lot of money off this, and that's okay. I'm looking for a star. Of course, if I don't get the star, it's going to be kind of a waste of my time, but that's okay. Another $1,000 into it, sure. And it gives them a chance to finish there. Ooh, 20 to 40. That might be worst game of the year. Let's bug fix it at least. Yeah, definitely not making money off this one, and that's okay. I did get a star though, right? I did get a star in the primitive block graphics. Yeah, I mean, it looks like I lost a ton of money, but it's just because the month rolled over and I had to pay my people, right? All right, so they're done to their commission work. They're almost done. They're at 69%. Nice. Oh, you know what? I should have used Middle Ages as a topic there. Barbarians. I just want to keep adding topics, adding potential topics to my pool, right? Is nice. So, what's the plan now? Ooh, I think an add-on for Puzzle or the Dragon Quest. It's selling very, very, very well. Puzzle or the Dragon Quest. I don't know, what name do we want on this? We've already done his son and his daughter. Maybe we just get away from Puzzler's family altogether and call this treasure hunt. We're hunting for treasures, I guess, apparently. And move those down, move that up. Am I happy? Yeah, that should be okay. And away we go. All right, so polishing, bug fixing, and they're just going to finish their commission work, apparently. Already it's done. Man, these things are so quick to make. It's kind of a no-brainer to make them, right? 60 to 80, that's... I would have rather that be a bit higher, but it's fine. And 79%, that is okay. That is okay. All right, so let's get a new game going here. Yeah, I don't want to... I don't know. I know I've been told that IP fatigue isn't a thing, but I'm still gonna do something different here. Like puzzler. Like my last 5 things I released were puzzler, right? So Horror Wizards 3. No, it's the anti-trend. So let's do a racing game. Do I have a racing game that's worth doing a sequel for? No, I absolutely do not. So new racing, and ooh, what goes with racing though? Action simulation and sports. I don't have any of those yet. They're not researchable yet. So, I mean, I could just throw whatever in, right? And it'll work. It just won't be good. Skill, I guess, makes some sense in my head. So go bicycle. We'll go. Wait, I thought I had bicycle and cars. Oh, motorcycle. Bicycle and motorcycles. So we'll just call this Cycle Mania. All size B. We do have this license for a racing game. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Water. Okay. We got the Unreal Engine. Oh, I'm just trying not to laugh at how stupid that pun is. Turn on all the languages. We got our graphics. All right, so racing and skill. Where do those sliders need to go? 7485. And then 1285. And 705 down here. No violence in our game. All right, and racing games usually want 10, 40, 30, 20. This is what it's supposed to be. But we don't have a way to get these extra points in tech where we do in the other categories. So we're going to slide them down. We're going to put it up like that. Actually, we're going to go like this. We're going to try that. Turn on everything here. This is not going to be a cheap game to make. And then we're going to add some sound stuff. We're going to add a little bit of, oh, did not mean to pick up your desk, sir. My apologies. It's not my intention. Hey, they finished that commission work finally. Took long enough. Research team is currently idle. Let's grab the training room. Yeah, my cash on hand continued to go up. Horror Wizards 2. All right, so I am going to make Horror Wizards 3 as my next game. Even if puzzle is the anti-trend, I still think that'll be fine. I think. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. 50 to 70, that's actually not bad. Racing, it's tough to make a hard racing game. Actually, we need more sound and more graphics. So let's cancel this polish. Oh, continue development. Continue development. Hold on. So high quality graphics. Let's add some background graphics. Let's cancel the polish here. Add some music. And that should push it up to being a decent game. I hope. All right, they're done. They're polishing. They're done. They're polishing. Horror Wizards 2 add-on is off the market. An extra 400K in profit, which is good. Chrono Z add-on is off the market. All right, finished development. My highest graphic score, my highest sound score, but the ratio isn't right. I have too much gameplay. So I guess I should have moved the gameplay slider down even further. It was only at 5, but I could have taken it down a little more. All right, so, okay, we got stars and stuff. That's good. So now I can do an add-on for this and hopefully get another star, particularly in the 2D block graphics, right? 82%. What we like to see. Another achievement done. So let's just take a quick look at our achievements here. So we got 3% bonus games sold, 3% bonus arcade machines sold, plus 2% mobile games sold. We won't be able to take advantage of that one for a while. 1% add-ons, secondary market, in-app purchases, own consoles, and fans generated. So obviously the only two that really matter right now are plus 2% fans generated and plus 3% games sold. But those are both good. And eventually, you know, I guess the add-ons what matters. Eventually we get our own console and all that other stuff. But for now, I'm happy with how things are going. All right, Cyclomania add-on. Call this Road Rage. And yeah, hopefully we get an extra star in bicycle and motorcycles. Hopefully you would get an extra star in whatchamacallit. That's right, whatchamacallit. The graphics, the engine feature that we didn't already have full stars in. Although these add-ons are starting to get pricey, 115,000. I could add some more stuff here. I know it's expensive, but it's okay, I think. Ooh, 70 to 90. Okay, that's what we like to see. Okay, my graphics team needs to be bigger. Is there any graphics people I could hire? There's 2 out there. Yeah, they're both imminently hireable. So let's expand this way. And 2 more. Yeah, let's do the back-to-back desks. And then we can put another heater over here. And some junk on the wall. There we go. Oh, where do we want this to be? Go. Right there. Sure. All right, and continue. Waiting for this graphic. I paid for it. We might as well finish it, right? That's the way I look at it. I paid to do it. All right, so this add-on is probably the most expensive game I made. No, Cyclomania was more expensive, but Cyclomania is selling extremely well, and this add-on should only complement that. We did get a star in bicycle, we did get a star in motorcycles, but we did not get the star in the graphical engine feature. So I want to mention, so when you make a full game of your own, it's like really, really high percentage that you get a star in anything that you use that you didn't have max stars in. And add-on and contract games, it's a lower percentage that you get a star. Just in case anybody didn't know that. And if you did, then cool. Ooh, 85%. Okay, so clearly adding the graphic and sound helped, right? Yeah, actually 2600, that's really good for week one sales. I'm actually going to throw a free update at this as well. Because this is kind of doing really well. No commission work there or there. Do some game reports here. There's a lot of game reports to get through. And they didn't get through many. All right, so develop a game, sequel. Where are you at, Horror Wizards? Horror Wizards 3. This is a puzzle / skill game. Is there any licenses that are good for puzzle? Hurt La Hurt. So it's 4 games, 2 stars. That's really expensive, I feel, for what it brings. Too expensive. Way too expensive. We're just going to roll with this. All right, so I know this one's for puzzle, but it doesn't have the good graphics. So you know what? Let's update that one right quick. It'll be really quick to update this old engine because it's just one thing. Because I'm already at high market dominance, right? That's what I said I was going to do. Once I reached high market dominance on an engine, then I would consider doing a second one. And when that one gets to high market dominance, right? Basically, I don't want to be competing with myself too hard, but it's good to have different engines, right? For different genres. So Horror Wizards 3 for the Luch engine. Of course, we're going to go multi-platform. No reason not to. Let me just check dev kits. What's out there for dev kits? All right, so the Rodovan has 2.9 million users, which technically is more than the Astrocade or the Commander Pete. But we have 5 stars in those. We have 0 stars in the Rodovan, and it's a little more complex. Generally speaking, when I play, I just skip the Rodovan. I am going to do that again here. I don't want to have to build up stars in that. I don't think it's worth it. I could be wrong. The extra users may make it worth it. But I feel like, what is it, 700,000 users when we have 36, almost 37 million? That's a pretty small percentage of extra users, right? I feel anyway. All right, so these sliders should be right. Right, this should just be the same as this, but let's make sure. All right, this slider, though. Let's look at the letters for Horror Wizards. Wait, there's no letters for Horror Wizards 2? Can I look at the review? No. So we're going to do this. I think that'll get me roughly what I want. Maybe it should be this. We're going to try that. I think that'll be fine. I hope. Fingers crossed. All right, so let's improve the gameplay a little bit. Let's improve the graphics a little bit. Graphics and sound aren't that important for this genre, right? Like, they're important for racing. That's why I put the extra graphics and sound in. Not nearly as important for this genre, so we're not going to stress about it quite as much. All right, so I'm going to research the workshop. That's where you make arcade cabinets. Oh my God. Did anybody notice Cyclemania's sales? I mean, it was already selling well. We put out a paid add-on and a free update. And generally speaking, right, there's always a big jump in week 2. But having the add-on and the free update is making it jump especially high. 10K a week, that's my best-selling game. Like, this game only sold 14K total. This one just sold 10K in a week. And then it did it again the next week. So yeah, that game's is good. It's good. It's very it went up again. 70 to 90, and that's with a few bugs. So we're gonna get the bugs out at least. Yeah, this should be over 80%. And we got a star in Pyramid 2D block graphics, which is the dream. 82. Low 80s seems to be my cap right now. But, I mean, if I wanted, I could put more into it, right? Like the fact that I'm cutting costs and I'm still getting over 80% reviews, that's a good sign. But I just realized that this episode is 30 minutes long, so I'm going to end it here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Consider supporting me on Patreon. Shout out to my patrons. I couldn't do this without them. There is a link in the description down below to my Patreon. Also a link to my Discord. Check us out there. Most importantly, though, folks, be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.